I've been the side chick for married men for a long time. So I have a chapter in here called Do Married Men Really Treat You Better? There was a moment in my life where if it was bills, if it was helping me through college, if it was my birthday and holidays, those are the men that showed up in my life. And I definitely outgrown that now. I'm 35. I'm not looking to be anybody's side chick, but it leans into just a lot of me realizing the lack of worth that I had for myself, the lack of respect I had for myself. And unfortunately, I was like a slave to the dollar. But like, how else are these bills getting paid? Like, I bartended, I worked, I did multiple jobs all the time. But yeah, it was always like, okay, well, if I could spend your money. And to me, if you're a married man, this ain't about love. So you want something out of me, I want something out of you. And it was like those types of conversations that I was having in my my late teens, early 20s that kind of shaped the way I view relationships even today.
So that make you like, man, I can't really.
I mean, to me, it's maybe why I lean into ethical non-monogamy. I don't believe in monogamy. I think that traditional way of thinking is unrealistic.
Okay.
You can love multiple people. When we come into romantic partnerships, we have unrealistic expectations of our partners. So we could have multiple friends. We could have multiple siblings that we love. We love both parents. We love grandparents, uncles, aunts. We're taught to love all of these people. But however, when we get into a romantic relationship, it has to be only this person, the possessiveness of it. It doesn't appear natural to me.
Hey, I'm cool with being the side nigga. I ain't trying to be your man. Like, I'm a great side, actually. I don't say shit, and I only come when I'm called. Catch my drift? Actually, I'm the greatest side nigga of all time, really. Never overplay my part, ever. And I don't catch feelings either. And I don't get jealous. Catch my drift?
Side chicks know how to keep a man.
Hey, come on in. How are you? It's my hun. Good to see you. Come on. Back from the road. Look at you. Yeah. I see you on the road doing good.
I can't get over how nice this place is. It's crazy.
Well, listen, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I have made a little something for you because I've seen you working so hard on tour with Wayne and everything. Just a little meal.
Is that my favorite? That's the herb lemon crusted?
Listen, you know, I never forget anything. In high school, you loved chicken and greens, so
You made it.
I did it.
You got a side? You got a side?
At the end of the day, you talk about the wrong thing.
No, answer the question. You
No,
got a
they
side?
talking. No, I don't have a side. I'm talking about other people.
Oh, okay, because you talking like you talking from experience. Something like I thought I was gonna have to, woo. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know shit. But at the end of the day,
having a side chick is healthy because it helps strengthen the relationship, the main relationship. Again, I'm just telling you what their thinking is. Because to them, it's like, all right, by having this woman on the side who can give them whatever their main woman cannot, it allows them to be cool with what they're getting at home, still get their needs met, and in their eyes, everyone's happy.
Who goes to Red Lobster and say, let me get a lobster?
At this point, I am beyond tired. Y'all. Because at this point, what is tea? You know what I'm saying? What is tea? The men them and the women both do not care. I will never understand how people brag about being the side dude or the side chick. I can't. I will never understand. I will never understand. It is one thing if you were the side chick or side dude and you honestly just did not know. But as soon when you know, like, literally I'm frozen because I just don't get it. Oh, girl, another light want to come off. The spirit of the side chick is trying to attack me. I rebuke you. You know what? Hold on. If he cheated one time, okay. Personally, me, I'm gone. And two, there can be no second time. There won't be no second time. Because if I was supposed to hear that not only only cheated on me with this girl not once but twice, hey, huh? I feel like the main chick, as soon as she find out that her man went back to that side chick or just went to a whole nother lady, you're just as slow, you're just as stupid, you're just as feeble-minded. This man just showed you who he is. You decided to take him back, give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, but he did it again, and then you're gonna go on back, and then you're going to go back to the man? You're gonna go back to the man after he not cheated on you not once but twice.
He cheated on you. Why you stay with that nigga after he cheated on you?
Huh? No, I didn't hear you for real. What'd you say?
I said it was a rumor that he cheated on you. I don't know if you confirmed it or not.
No,
That nigga cheated.
So why did you stay with him after he cheated on you? What made you forgive him? I say that because everybody cheat. Let's be real. All these niggas cheat. If you want to put it on the floor. Can I get an amen?
Carisha, girls be cheating too.
You be cheating?
I ain't say that. I said girls be cheating too.
But I said when he cheated, did you cheat back?
Nope. Black women don't cheat.
I know that's right.
But no, I was off him though. Like on some real shit, I was straight on him. I wouldn't talk to him nothing. Like I cold turkey cut that nigga off. Almost.
As you should. Okay, no, for real. Why you took him back?
Because I feel like that. Okay, I'm gonna leave him and I'm gonna go be with somebody else, and he gonna cheat too. Like, hopefully he don't, but he gonna cheat too. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I'm gonna keep getting cheated on by the rest of the 30 niggas. So I might as well stay here and give him another chance and see if he can figure it out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I want to get back to this really quick because I really, really want to nip this in the bud. Not every man cheats. Just like how not every woman cheat, not every man cheat. And I really want this toxic mentality to just leave the earth, please. It's the men that you choose that cheat. The rappers, the athletes, this lifestyle that you desire. Yeah, those are the men that cheat. Let's keep it a buck. The men that don't cheat, you're not interested in because they're corny. They don't got no motion. It's boring. So it's like, I just hate when, again, people with huge influence talk like this because I feel like it really just poisons the minds of young girls and then they think that they just need to accept the barest of the barest minimum. Please stop the foolishness.
What's your name? What's your question? Don't do it.
Let me just say this. I'm a good man, all right?
Read exactly what you wrote on that card.
I'm going to read it. Why my side chick treat me way better than my main girlfriend? I mean, I want to marry my girlfriend, but my side chick got it.
Hey, listen.
Do you know how hard it is to show up and be the best person and version of yourself when you are being mistreated? You're asking, why is the woman I am cheating on not loving me to her best of abilities? You're going home to her every day and you're probably lying to her face. Her insecurity is getting with because now she's questioning what couldn't I do that he had to go outside of me and get someone else. Her sexual energy is being spread apart because you're sleeping with two people and who knows what the you're bringing her home. And then you're looking at her and going, why aren't you doing this job well? She's being trampled and crushed under the weight of your because you sat up there and said, listen, I'm a good man. Let me tell you something, love. Cheating is a character flaw through and through. The way you do the person that you lay next to at night is how you'll do anything in this life. You might think you good, but if you can't be good to the person you lay next to, you're a horrible individual. You're a liar. You're manipulative. You're a little bit sadistic because you laughed when you asked the question.
No, let me tell you this.
No, because on behalf of all women who have been hurt and manipulated and abused and lied to and have men look at you and go, why are you not happy anymore? Why are you not loving me like you used to? Why are you not the version of yourself that you used to be after y'all change us? After y'all do the things that change us into these versions that could barely look at you. Wondering why your woman ain't soft no more and why is my side chick doing it better? She's doing it better because she's not doing a job at 100% capacity. She gets the pieces of you. You know how easy it is to show up and get the fun parts of a man? To get to show up and laugh with a man? To get to show up and experience him on his good days? Do you know how hard it is to be the one that he comes home to when life gets hard, when the money get low, when the energy is off? So you going home and you dumping all the on wifey, and then the side gets the happy days. So in your mind, it's like, oh, why is she making me happier? That's f***ed up. That's f***ed up. I'm done.
What happened? They're booing him to his seat.
Some of these men, the way that they be doing woman, oh God, they cannot be tested the same way. They can't be tested the same way. They'll literally be going through a psychosis. If some of the women then put the same trauma, put some of these men, because tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'll take the L, I'll hold it. But it's very, 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 very rare for a man to cheat twice and then be done in the same relationship, to be more specific. No. No. And then some of these men, some of these women will literally fight the side chick.
So the girl loves him more than me. The girl wants him more than me. And the girl, that is absolutely okay, because girl, you can have my man. You can have your man. I'm so sorry. I'm disrespectful. I'm disrespectful for even pressing you about my nigga. I thought he was my nigga, but clearly you want him more than I do. Clearly you love that man, and who am I to be caught up in the middle of what y'all got going on? My bad. I am so sorry. I did not mean to disrespect what y'all got going on. You know, the 6-7 months me and him been together. You got it, queen. I am so sorry, and I should have never texted you. I should have never reached out, and like I'm wilding because you got it. You got it, queen. I will never text that man ever again. I will never see that man. What was that?
Now, I do want to talk about this really quickly because when I saw this video, it just randomly came up on my TikTok and I was literally, my jaw dropped because you could tell this is a beautiful lady naturally. Let's talk about it. And the way that the other lady ripped her face, I'm like, are you like, you can't even confront nobody because you don't know what is going on in their minds. Now, of course, we do not know the context of the situation. We hearing it from this lady's point of view that she is the main, she was the girlfriend, and she confronted the side chick. They met up and they fought, but apparently the side chick won. But what's crazier to me is just that what if the side chick had some type of weapon on her, whether it was a knife or a firearm. That's why I don't even promote fighting nowadays, because a lot of people fight unfair, whether it's with multiple people or it's with a weapon. And then secondly, I'm not even going to confront nobody. I'm just going to walk away. I'm not fighting the man. I'm not fighting the woman. I'm literally taking up my things and I'm walking away. Because in this day and age, when I tell you we're in the end times, I know we hear that quarterly, but we truly are in the end times. People are losing their lives over men. Oh my gosh. Y'all just heard the story of India, and I think her name is Jada.
Have y'all seen this family before? They do family content. I'm not sure what the relationship status is at this current moment. It does seem like they may have been separated, but they do have 3 beautiful girls together. And Jada is actually facing murder charges from an incident that happened on the 11th of June. Now, the story the investigators are telling is that on June 11th, her and a young lady named Indea, who is 18 years old, I'm not sure if I'm saying her name correctly, so please forgive me, but her and 2 other friends went to a pool party earlier in the day. And then they returned to her apartment, which is in Sea Spring Court, which is off of Vintage and 18th in Houston, Texas. Now, they say that an issue started outside where an altercation between Jada and the 18-year-old young lady took place over a boy that ended up being into a physical altercation, meaning they were fist fighting, and they seem to have stopped the situation outside in the parking lot. She ran into her home, and the young lady followed her into the home, and inside another confrontation took place, and that Jada ended up stabbing her in her temple. She ran outside and ended up collapsing. They got her to the hospital, and unfortunately she was placed on life support, and then they did end up taking her off of life support on June the 16th. Now, Jada was already taken into custody from that situation. She did stay on scene and, you know, cooperate, but they did go ahead and take her in custody. Once she passed away, they did go ahead and charge her with murder, so she is facing murder charges at this time. Now, Little G, the father of the 3 beautiful girls they shared together, he states that that is not what happened. He states that they attacked Jada, and the altercation ended up where Jada was trying to get away from the situation. She was able to run into the home, and then they followed her into the home, and that is when the stabbing took place, and that it was self-defense, that she was not just, you know, stabbing her unnecessarily, that she was defending her life. So he believes that that is what happened. That is, of course, I'm sure what she has advised him, but authorities say a completely different situation has happened. Now, he has started to try and get funds together to try and get bond for her, because her bond is currently at $250,000. He is, of course, trying to deal with 3 little girls that are confused about why mom is not there, but he is advocating that, you know, it was self-defense, and that is the only reason why the situation happened. So definitely a sad situation all the way around, because an 18-year-old young lady is no longer here, and then there are 3 little girls that are trying to figure out what is going on with mom and why mom is not around, while she is sitting in, you know, jail, trying to stay strong for going forward with fighting this case. So definitely a sad situation all the way around for all involved.
Because I really want to talk about this topic in the next video. Allegedly, they were fighting over a man, and this lady right here got stabbed in her, literally in her mind, in her head. And I heard this was over a man. Ladies, it is not worth it. Please, if you ever were supposed to catch your man cheating, walk away. Do not confront the side chick, and do not confront the man. Walk away. What are you fighting the woman for? Or sometimes I even be hearing the side chick wants to fight the main. I'm like, Jesus. Jesus. I don't know how some of y'all women do it. Quick little story time, because y'all know me and my story times. And like I said, I'm sharing everybody's business. I'm going to share mine a little bit too. Okay? We're going to be fair over here. I remember I was dating this one guy for a couple months. And eventually he wanted me to really like meet his family. So I was meeting his family. Everything was cool. But I remember I met his brother. And his brother, it was a discernment in me. Okay, from the Heavenly Ghost. Yeah, the Holy Ghost. One thing about him, he gonna give me some great discernment, aka intuition. So when I'm meeting the brother, it's not like the brother was rude or anything. I could just tell that he was uncomfortable. So whenever me and the boy will kiss, or we will hold hands, or be lovey-dovey, you know how like it is when you're fresh in a relationship, I could tell he was extremely uncomfortable. And I'm just like, what's wrong with this boy here? Why he seems so uncomfortable? Like, I don't understand. So I think I had even asked the guy, that we just go name him Carl. Let's say I was dating Carl. I'm like, Carl, what's up with your brother? Like, I don't know. He's just giving me like weird vibes a little bit. Like, I just feel like something's off. And he's like, oh, don't mind him. Like, he just had a long day. When I tell you, I have an Instagram, and me and Carl both followed each other, but he knew I was not on Instagram like that. I will literally go on Instagram and post once a year. Like, I'm not on Instagram for real. TikTok is my girl. So, and YouTube now. But anyways, so he knew that. So I was like, let me go upon his Instagram and dig up, because I feel like he's so slow. The evidence is going to be right there. So I go on his Instagram. And it didn't take too much scrolling either. This is why I'm like, these men are so dumb. Some of them don't even try to hide it. So just a couple scrolls, girl. Just a couple scrolls. And I see, happy 3-year anniversary to my wonderful girlfriend. I said, I had to like, you know, wash my eyes out with some bleach and make sure I was seeing things correctly. I said, mind you, the girl upon the picture was not me, and we were not together for 3 years, for 3 months. 3 years? I said, hold on. And not only that, before I went on his Instagram, he kept telling me, he's like, yeah, I need to go back home. Like I was living in Vegas at the time. He will go to Washington and then he'll go to Vegas and then go to Washington and he'll go to Vegas. I don't know what type of lifestyle that is, but some people live that lifestyle. So this was the time we were coming up upon the time that he had to go back to Washington. So I was like, okay. In the caption of him saying happy anniversary to his 3-year long relationship with his girlfriend, he's like, I can't wait to see you back in Washington. When I tell you, I almost had a heart attack. I forgot how I reacted. I think I didn't even tell him. I don't remember how I reacted because this happened a long time ago, 18, 19. A lot of my foolish behavior was when I was young. Praise God, Jesus. I was 18, 19. I don't understand how some of y'all women deal with this stuff at big age, 27, 28, 29, 30. I don't know how you guys do it. After 25, I'm not dealing with none of that. Bye. But anyways, child, long story short, I cut him off. I said, oh, that makes sense. The brother was looking at me like he's uncomfortable because he knew something that I did not know. He knew that his brother was dead wrong. Oh, girl, not me saying dead wrong, and I just had a video talking about word curses. He knew his brother was incorrect. He knew his brother was wrong. He knew his brother was setting us up for failure. Because what? I was literally catching feelings for this guy. Like, I was really liking him. I was spending a lot of time with him. But as soon when I found out that I was the side chick, I don't care. I don't care. Like, bye, delete, block. I don't know. I guess some women are just not strong. And not just women, men. Some people in general are just not that strong-willed that once they found out some information like that, like, oh, he has a side chick, or oh, he has a girlfriend, or you know what I'm saying, or she has a girlfriend. You know, some women, they do swing that way. But oh, she has a boyfriend with, I've been the side dude this whole time. Like, some people really is like, well, I don't care. Like, I have feelings for them and I love them, so I'm gonna stay. Never could be me personally, but okay.
Any woman who is willing to be a side chick, who is willing, when I say willing, I mean they know that this person is in a relationship, a committed relationship, and they are willing to play the side and be sneaky, be on the side, never report them just so they could have them. That is a dangerous and extremely desperate woman who will go to any means to have what she wants, even if it means destroying someone else's life. I told y'all before that you cannot give males 10 to women grace, even if you are their friend, because if they will betray another woman, they will betray you too. Because at the end of the day, the only opinion that they actually value is one of a man. And so as long as a man does not speak ill on them, they will do whatever they want to women, because to them, they look at it like, yeah, you are collateral. They are willing to hurt anyone to get what they want. And what they generally want is to have a man look at them and see them as worthy. And they're more dangerous than the average side chick because, like I said, they are willing to play the part. Anyone willing to go along with stuff and help you sneak around with someone else is a dangerous person. That's someone who would hide a body. Because what do you mean put my name in your phone as Pizza Hut so your girl don't ever call me tripping? What?
Okay, so while I was doing my research, I came across this carousel on TikTok, and it says the 20 brutal truths about what side chicks do differently from you, wife. Now, one thing about me, if I'm going to talk my stuff, I'm going to show my face. Like, I honestly have more respect for you if you're willing to show your face and not an AI character. But anyways, let's go on. So, number one, she says that she doesn't have to deal with this mess. She only sees the best version at home. You see the tired, lazy, stressed version. She gets the cleaned up, ready to impress version because he's still trying to impress her. Okay? I mean, yes, I feel like it's common sense, but okay. Number two, she talks less about bills and more about dreams. At home, conversations revolve around finances, kids, chores. With her, aka the side chick, it's fantasies, plans, praise, stuff that makes him feel alive. Tell me you're the side chick without telling me you're the side chick. Okay. 3, she makes him feel wanted, not needed. Okay. A wife may rely on him for help and stability. The side chick shows up just to enjoy him, and men confuse that for love. Okay, girl. Number 4, she doesn't nag because she doesn't have to live with him. No reminders about bills, fixing the sink. She's not tied to his responsibilities. Okay, number 5, she plays dumb when needed. If he talks nonsense, she nods and smiles. At home, he gets corrected or challenged. She chooses peace over proving a point. Number 6, she uses knack as a weapon and knows it. She offers it like a gift. At home, it may feel like a routine, obligation, or something squeezed into a busy life. She uses knack. I gotta look up what knack is. I'm assuming that she's saying sexual, intimacy. But, yeah, because she's talking about she offers it like a gift. At home, it may feel like a routine, obligation, or something squeezed. Okay, girl. And you know what I realized? I realized that she has like 15,000, almost 16,000 likes on this. It just shows you and I that there's a lot more birds in the sky than we, knew. But she has like 200 points in this caption, in this description, and I just don't really care to read all of that. But at least we kind of see the psychology of a side chick, right?
A lot of women who want to be side ain't never had nobody make them feel special in their life. Like, they never had nobody choose them for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, for example, sometimes it's be women whose moms chose a nigga over them. You know what I'm saying? So in their life, now they're growing up and they're trying to get chose by a nigga over another woman. Type of thing. It's like get back at their mom sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And then some other women, their dads just never gave them attention. So when they have a man who's willing to give them attention over his wife, oh, that means you really, you know what I'm saying? It be sometimes shit like that. Or really just somebody that has such low self-esteem. It doesn't even matter the gender necessarily. They just want somebody else to make them feel good. And especially if they're already with somebody, then it makes them feel special that they will with you, outside of whatever their commitment that they've made to somebody else. You know what I mean? Also, I think there are some women who just want what other women have, straight up.
The side knows much more than the main.
I haven't been the side in so long, I don't even know.
I have. And you know much more than the main. You know the main, where he's going, where he's headed, what time he's leaving.
Because they're telling you all the moves, because you're sneaking around.
There you go.
And then
Is this not scary to you? Frankly, I'm shocked and horrified at how normalized cheating has become in relationships and marriage. Like, yeah, I knew people did it, but it was never a normal thing. Still to this day, I'd be baffled when I find out that married couples are really stepping out on each other. My thing is, it's so out in the open and unapologetic. Cheating used to be like shady business. I always thought cheating was like this shady thing you had to do at night undercover. When did cheating become so normalized to where like there's no sneaking? I thought you had to like meet your mistress at some shady hotel after you told your wife and kids you were going on a business trip. Nope, it'll just be like a married man at a brunch, broad daylight, openly flirting with women that aren't his wife. It's scary now. People cheat nowadays like they're not scared of getting caught. Folks be in whole relationships or even married, flirting at their local gym. Like, you're not even out of town. People know you here. That's really my thing. It's become so normalized, it baffles me how unapologetically people cheat. Especially if you live in a small town, county, or city like I did. Yes, there are married people in my county that I know that have cheated with other people in my county that I know. So they're not even keeping secrets. They'll cheat and then the people they cheat with will go tell the whole town, oh yeah, they're married, but they were all over me. Does even that stop people in relationships and marriages from cheating? No, they'll still cheat despite all that. And I just want to know psychologically, why has cheating become so normalized? Y'all have a blessed one. Adios.
Time we use this brain that God has blessed each and every one of us with. Because yeah, maybe the thrill of being, oh my gosh, like, he likes me or she likes me, like I'm better than her dude, da 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 da. Yeah, that's all cool and all. But some people are actually mentally ill.
Now to a deadly shooting in Miami Gardens. A woman shot and killed right outside of a library.
Police have a suspect in custody. Local 10 News reporter Leanne Motohong is live at the scene with the latest. Leanne.
And that suspect appeared before a bond court judge this morning. This was a shocking crime that took place right outside of this public library. And according to police, the crime was also caught on camera.
Good morning, Ms. Small. You were arrested for one count of first-degree murder.
64-year-old Joyce Small facing a charge of first-degree murder after police say she shot a woman outside this public library.
I'm shocked.
It happened in the parking lot of the Miami-Dade Public Library branch in Miami Gardens. Detectives set up a perimeter as people inside the library, including children, were forced to stay inside.
It's stupid. It's stupid. I mean, like, you got kids who are scared to come outside. You got adults who are scared to come outside because it's essentially shooting.
On a seemingly typical Wednesday evening, the
The calm of the North Dade Regional Library in Miami Gardens was about to be shattered. What began as a quiet day, with locals coming and going, quickly spiraled into an incident that would grip the community and make headlines. Little did anyone know, as the library's clocks ticked towards closing time, that a confrontation was brewing, one that would challenge the peace of this neighborhood sanctuary. Joyce, a woman known in her community for her acts of kindness, had opened her home to Sarai, a homeless woman seeking refuge from the harshness of life on the streets. This act of generosity, however, spiraled into jealousy and rage when Joyce suspected that Sarai had become romantically involved with her boyfriend. Joyce Small was involved in a secretive relationship with a married man whose personal details are unknown. They met in secret and shared promises that made Joyce feel happy, even though she knew he had a wife. Joyce held on to hope that their relationship might turn into something more serious someday. Unfortunately, her deep feelings for him eventually led her to trouble and doubt, changing her life dramatically. Everything began to unravel when Joyce's suspicions escalated into an obsession. She recently started to believe that Sarai, the homeless woman she had taken into her home, was having an affair with her boyfriend, a man who was already married to someone else. Fueled by these suspicions, Joyce began following her boyfriend, only to find him with his wife, not Sarai. Despite this, Joyce couldn't shake her suspicions.
Married women, y'all be in love with y'all husbands that bad that y'all be willing to die behind them? Wait, let me rephrase that. Y'all be in love with y'all cheating ass husbands that bad that you're willing to die behind them? Because let's talk about this story that I see going around. And clearly we finna talk about this on the Divorce Diaries podcast. Woman shot and killed after allegedly forcing entry into the home of her husband's girlfriend. Why? Why you did? Why you did? Okay, so let's talk about Kiana and Kiosha, both 42 years old. 42. So Kiana suspected her husband of messing with Kiosha, right? Tracked him down and found his car at Kiosha's house. She took her key to her husband's car and moved his car. Went to go ring the doorbell at Kiosha's house, and through the Ring camera, they get into an argument about whether or not the husband was laid up in Kiosha's house. Kiosha was telling Kiana, get away from my door, get away from my door, get off my property, your man ain't here. Kiana was like, nah, bitch, my man is here, his car is outside. Kiosha's like, bitch, get away from my door, get away from my door. Fires a warning shot through the screen door, through the storm door. It does not hit Kiana. Kiana then gains entry into the house, and Kiana and Kiosha, both 42, start tussling. Kiosha shoots her ass again, because now you in my house. Shoots her in the stomach. She then leaves the house, because that's the shot that made you leave. The first one would have made me leave, but that's just me. Well, actually, I wouldn't even be there looking for his ass. She gets in her husband's car and drives herself to the police station, where she flags down help from an officer. They fly her to the hospital, where she dies. Dead. Gone. No charges filed at this time because you gained entry into her home after that lady had already given you a warning shot. Now everybody get to sleep peacefully. You eternally, and Kiana and your husband nightly. I have never been in love like this before. Is this what I'm missing? Is this what I'm missing out on? I say this all the time, and if you listen to the podcast, you know I say this all the time. If you are not going to leave that man for cheating on you, let him cheat in peace. Why are you disturbing him and the other woman or other women? Because some of y'all husbands are serial cheaters. Why are you threatening to beat the woman up? Why are you going to the woman's house? Why are you sitting out front of her house? Why are you ringing her door? Why are you doing all of that? What is the reason? For what? You're not going nowhere. Now, I done met some men with some horses, some providing men with horses. But I ain't met one yet that I'm about to lose my freedom for or my life for. Especially a horse that everybody gets a chance to ride.
And some of them will off you if they find out about you. Even if you didn't even know they existed, they will still off you. They don't care. There's too many fish in the sea for you to like really create a whole and flourish a whole soul tie with a person that has a whole soul tie with someone else. Do we not have any self-esteem? Or, you know, I'm a little confused here. I am. I really, really am. But what do y'all think about in the comments? Have y'all ever had an experience similar to mine about finding out that the person you were talking to actually had like a main or even a side, how did you react? What is your opinion about this whole side ting culture?
And it's one hill that I'm not falling behind or I'm not listening to, and that's that all men cheat. No, all men don't cheat. Lustful men, yes, they do cheat. Men who have no self-respect, yes, they do cheat. Men who lack discipline, yes, they do cheat. And those are the men that y'all pursue. So, of course, they're going to cheat on y'all. And plus, they know y'all have that mentality that all men cheat. So why would he not cheat on you?